Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Some Democrats in Congress are calling for resignations or firings over a journalist's accidental inclusion in a cabinet members group chat about plans for airstrikes in Yemen. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
You're talking about a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again.
Atlantic Editor-in-Chief Jeffrey Goldberg says he saw minute-by-minute plans about targets and timing 2 hours before the airstrikes. The White House confirms his story. The Trump administration refuses to give a federal judge any more information about deportation flights ordered under the Alien Enemies Act, citing state secrets. Attorney General Pam Bondi on Fox's Hannity.
One single district judge thinks that he can control our entire country, and he can't do it.
An appeals court heard arguments yesterday about Judge James Boasberg's order blocking those deportations. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we love providing personal service as your local community bank, but we also love being actively involved in our community right beside you at ball games, church, and events that bring us all closer together. Weekdays from 8 to 8, our very own service center is here for you, and from 9 to 2 on Saturday. And now, did you know you can instantly connect with us by chat? Visit southernheritagebank.com to text or chat with us today. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. Virtual assistant available 24/7.
Good morning. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk is next. You're listening to Mix 1041. You're watching us on mixtv.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. The Chattanooga Times Free Press is reporting this morning the president and the secretary of the Charleston Beer Board have been indicted by a Bradley County grand jury. Stanton, perhaps better known as Andy Scoggins, and Jamie Scoggins, who are married, face multiple charges. Jamie Scoggins has been charged with theft of property, 3 counts of false reports, and tampering with evidence. Stanton Scoggins faces theft of property and a false report charge. Jamie Scoggins, also the president of the Hiwassee Outreach Program. It's a nonprofit providing goods and services to those in need, while Stanton serves as secretary. City officials told the Chattanooga Times Free Press it is unclear what will happen to their beer board positions at this time. WTVC television reporting this morning that a homeowner who violated a burn ban is the person responsible for the wildfires in Sequatchie County that's only 65% contained. The fire spread to an area of about 450 acres over the weekend, forcing several people to evacuate their homes. Officials have not yet released the name of the individual. Also, the Cleveland City Council met on Monday. Council members discussed Encompass Health, a major inpatient rehab provider, planning a 40-bed facility in Cleveland. The council is considering a letter of support for its state application. Also, they approved updates to the 20-year urban growth boundary, with most expansion possibilities in the west and north of Bradley County. The plan developed by the Bradley County Growth Policy Coordinating Committee, appointed by County Mayor Gary Davis. Along the urban growth boundary map, the committee also recommended an annexation agreement between Bradley County, between Bradley County and Charleston and Cleveland. The annexation agreement spells out the actions that can and cannot be used by the cities of Cleveland or Charleston to annex property by referendum. The agreement says the two cities cannot annex outside its urban growth boundary. City Council also added to the agreement to take in Menace Road and the portion of Tasso Road affected by annexation and include a hold harmless clause as it relates to the loss of fire tax by the county. The city will essentially agree to reimburse 1 year of lost fire tax from the portion that is annexed. The City Council approved the map and the plan. The measure must also be approved by Bradley County and the City of Charleston. Cleveland City Manager Joe Fivas updated the council on improvements being made at Deer Park, restroom renovations planned, including new floors and converting them to single-use facilities. Temporary porta potties will be provided during the upgrade. Also, the restoration of the historic Cherokee Hotel. Workers discovered original flooring, which will be preserved. And the Bradley County Board of Education met last night. A rare Monday meeting approved several key initiatives. The board approved new science textbooks based on teacher recommendations, focusing on accessibility, special population support, and digital resources. The board's considering transitioning to a new website provider featuring a branded mobile app for improved parent-teacher communication. If approved by the board, the new school website will launch on July 1st, with the app expected by mid-July, early August. By the way, the board is going to hold a special call meeting to discuss their website needs further. Also, the board approved Gallagher Student Health and Special Risk as the insurance broker producer to manage bids for property, casualty, and student accident coverage. And Dr. Linda Cash announced that TCAP testing in Bradley County schools will begin on April the 14th. Busy news morning, folks. Bradley County Commission met last night. 3rd District Commissioner Mylan Blake announced that reappraisal notices will be mailed out by the end of the week. And while appraisals are expected to go up, the tax rate is anticipated to decrease. And law enforcement agencies in the 10th Judicial District have made significant progress in the fight against illegal drugs. From January 1 to March 14th, the 10th Judicial Drug Task Force initiated 60 new cases, assisted in 30 investigations across Bradley, McMinn, Monroe, and Polk counties. During the period, officers made 52 arrests, including 32 felonies, resulting in 32 felonies, 20 misdemeanors, over 3,100 grams of methamphetamine, 420 grams of fentanyl powder, 464 fentanyl tablets. And that's the very latest local and state news. Busy news morning. All of it is on our website at mymix1041.com. 10 after 7.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, time for Hardee's Wake Up this morning. Some brand new items just to love at Hardee's available to you. First of all, here's what you love. Breakfast available till noon at Hardee's. And they also have their new chicken cordon bleu sandwich featuring crispy 100% white meat chicken breast, hand-dipped in buttermilk, lightly breaded top with smoked ham, melted Swiss cheese, and honey mustard. Visit a Hardee's near you today.
Introducing Hardee's new chicken.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology. mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Seven. All right. Scooter's Coffee, the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. What's up?
At Scooter's Coffee right now, you can try the Peach Bliss Quencher, also the Strawberry Blossom Red Bull Infusion. They also have a Strawberry Blossom Matcha, and then they have the Sea Salt Caramelicious Cake Bites and mini blueberry muffins for a limited time. So Scooter's Coffee is located on Keith Street here in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and in Dayton.
All right, I just like this. Let's go to keep this music. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. My man Marshall Mathers. 7:15. Good morning. And inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, a man who opened for M&M about 25 years ago.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny again with a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 38 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
All right, don't forget, speaking of Central Heat and Air, they are the sponsor this week of the first week of our Mix 1041, MixTV.tv Spring Home Refresh, back for the second year. And, Bridget, we're giving away, Central Heat and Air is giving away a free HVAC unit check today, 5 o'clock. So they want to enter. You can text, refresh, spring, I don't care what you do.
Sure.
To the Cleveland State Cougar line, 423-614-6499, or call in the volunteer Redapest Mix line at the same number. And again, we're going to give away a free Central Heat and Air HVAC unit checks, about $100 value. That's going to come up at 5 o'clock today.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
March Madness.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Day. Hope he has a great birthday.
I got to check in with him today.
Oh, you do?
Not his birthday, but my ankle bracelet keeps buzzing.
Okay.
Anyway.
My friend Melinda McIntyre is celebrating her birthday today. Also, Shay Nichols is celebrating, and then Jordan Walker is having a birthday. The birthday wish says from your favorite Blythe Bauer coworkers, J and L. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer.
You know what that means?
I
J
guess so.
and L.
I guess so.
Hey, what's her name?
Her name is Jordan.
Hey, Jordan, J and L owe you money, apparently. Hope you collect.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapets Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
Well, our friends from Prospect Elementary School are here this morning. Jenny Wilson, Darcy Bender. Join us, ladies. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Great. How are you?
I'm doing great. And I tell you, so your auction, your spring auction coming up Friday, and it's always a big deal, isn't it?
Yes, always great turnout, good involvement with the parents and community. We're really excited for it this year.
All right, so what are we looking at this year? Jenny, tell me what's happening.
Well, we've been doing this 25 to 30 years, so we've pretty much got it down pat. The PTO auction it's just a fun springtime activity. It's our PTO's biggest activity, and it's their biggest fundraiser. They raise their funds to help us to do things in the school that we wouldn't get to do otherwise. Last year, they contributed almost $10,000 to our library restoration.
Wow.
And it is beautiful. I invite anybody to come over and look at that. They helped with our musical last year and paid for a professional set to be shipped in to us for us to use for our musical, and it was gorgeous. They help us with supplies that we need. Bradley County's system can only provide so much money, and education is expensive. Like everything else, supplies have gone up, and our PTO helps to bridge that gap, and we are so thankful that they're able to do that. But it's this PTO auction that helps us to get those funds.
All right, Darcy Bender, and good morning to, I understand your dad's Brian Gresham.
Yes.
My longtime friend. Hello, Brian. Hey, Darcy, let's talk about some things going to be at the auction Friday.
Yeah, so we have lots of goodies in store. We brought one example. It is a self-care basket. Some other things would be a gardening basket. We have a big gift card basket. Family dinner night. I know my class made a pizza kit and family game night, so I'm excited about that. Cool. Some summer fun, farmhouse, and a wonderful Dolly Parton baking kit. And lots of others. One of the most favorite auction items every year are like the teachers for the day. You can be a gym teacher for the day, or a music teacher for a day, or Miss Jenny for a day. So lots and lots of good things in store. You will not regret it if you come out.
It's Prospect Elementary School, our longtime friends there. I noticed you didn't say principal for a day because no one wants
Oh, yeah, you can be principal for the day. Everybody wants that.
Good morning, Steve. All right, so, hey, Jenny, tell us, give us the details on Friday when people can come there and be a part of this. When's it happen?
Okay, come on out at about 5:30. We're going to have a silent part of the auction, and we have our wonderful, wonderful sponsors and businesses in town that donate things for our silent auction: oil changes, tire rotations, rounds of golf, just all kinds of things that you can go around and place your bid, and we do that for about an hour. Then we close off that silent auction and we start our live auction, and that's where the fun starts. That live auction. Last year we laughed, we cried, we did everything. It was just so much fun.
Oh, they're fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the other great thing this year, the Little Diner on First is going to be providing food for purchase. And they're great. They're great. So there's going to be lots of food, lots of fun, and you're purchasing things with a purpose, and that's the great thing about our auction. There's purpose behind it. You're not just going out and buying something because you want it. This has purpose. This is going toward our kids, and this is going toward their education. And making our school a better place for them.
Yeah, certainly. So, Darcy, anything you want to add here before we go?
I just hope to see everyone in the community come out and support. I love meeting new people and getting everybody involved, especially our parents. This year, they kind of changed it up with a little incentive, and the teacher that has the most participation will get gift cards.
Oh.
It depends on first, second, third place. So I'm hoping to everyone in my class to come.
All right. It's Prospect Elementary, their annual spring auction, as Jenny said, 25, 30-year tradition out there. It's this Friday at 5:30. Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a great
you.
day, both of
Appreciate
you.
you.
Thanks to our friends at Prospect. All right, let's get a quick news update right here.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, local and state news. It is an extremely busy news morning this morning. We do want to tell you, though, the Chattanooga Times Free Press, other news outlets in Chattanooga report, the president and secretary of the Charleston Beer Board have been indicted by Bradley County Grand Jury. Stanton, perhaps better known as Andy Scoggins, and Jamie Scoggins, who are married, face multiple charges. We'll give you more on that coming up at the top of the hour. That wildfire you're hearing about in Sequatchie County that's forced evacuations there, only 65% contained. Well, it was a person there, a homeowner, who violated the burn ban, who's responsible for all of this. Also, law enforcement agencies in the 10th Judicial District have made significant progress in the fight against illegal drugs. And then the Bradley County Board of Education had a unique meeting. They normally meet Thursdays. They met last night. Bradley County Commission, also the Cleveland City Council met yesterday. We'll have highlights from all those meetings coming up at the top of the hour. All right, news. Let's get a check of traffic coming up.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Here, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street, Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is John Davis at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Have you ever...
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shawn as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
All right. Time to talk about McDonald's. What's going on?
Your music today.
All right. All right. Well, we gotta jazz up your reads here. So
Yes,
anyway, what's
thank
going
you.
on at McDonald's? Come on.
Right now, when you buy one Filet-O-Fish, Big Mac, Quarter Pounder with cheese, or 10-piece chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, you can add one for just $1. So take advantage of that offer right now at McDonald's.
Is that it?
Yep.
I'm gonna leave this music. Actually, it's the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and this is jump, 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 jump around. And sadly, Roger Pickett did that, and he's had to go in traction. Apparently, I actually had to find a mermaid mattress. Roger Pickett.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then on Thursday, a few clouds, otherwise mainly sunny with a high of 72. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 38 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Well, we got sports coming up in just a moment, but first of all, it's 7:33, Mix 104.1. We're on mixtv.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. And so, Bridget, we were alerted by Fruit Loops, who, by the way, is not here this morning, back in rehab, obviously, and we're praying for him. That we had a guy in our Mix Madness contest, which we've been doing for over 20 years, that in the NCAA men's basketball tournament had 99.9% accuracy.
Yes.
And the man's name is Ethan Merritt. Ethan, good morning. How are you?
Hey, Steve. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Ethan, first of all, tell us a little about yourself. What do you do? Do you live here in town?
Yes, I live here in town. I'm married to my wife, Anna Grace. I teach here at Goal Academy here in Cleveland. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So Ethan, first of all, let's talk about Anna Grace for a second. She, who are her parents, your in-laws? Who are they?
Yes, Sharon and Richard Jackson.
Sharon and Richard Jackson. Never heard of them. No. Actually, I talked to him yesterday about this. All right, so Ethan, how did this happen? 99.9%. What happened?
Oh, I mean, if I'm just being honest, it's a lot of luck. If I'm just being honest, I watch basketball a good bit. I'm really passionate about it. I played it in high school, and I love basketball a lot. And so I watched Auburn. It's kind of like my favorite team, and so I watched the SEC a lot this year. And the SEC is pretty good this year, and so obviously I picked a lot of them to keep going forward in the bracket. And so, I think 7 teams made the tournament, or 14 made the tournament, and 7 made it to the Sweet 16. So, just came up to good odds, and just a lot of them just really went right. So, just got lucky, I guess. So.
Well, and Ethan, I think we should reveal now the big secret here, and the big mystery being revealed. I, of course, made your picks for you, and I know you don't want to say that, but anyway. Hey, so you're an Auburn fan?
I'm an Auburn fan, yes.
So is Auburn strong enough? I mean, they're the number 1 overall seed in this tournament. Are they strong enough? Can they? I mean, do you have them winning at all, I guess?
Actually, I don't. I have them losing in the Final Four in this bracket.
So
I think I grew up, actually, me and my dad, we were actually Duke fans growing up for the longest time, but, Auburn's really only been relevant for the past, 10 years in basketball. Mm-hmm. And anyway, so I kind of grew up being a Duke fan, but Auburn has really been relevant in the past 10 years, and I do think Auburn can win it all, absolutely. I do think Duke's probably the deepest team, in my opinion, as far as just, obviously, they have NBA players on their team every single year that play in the league. So, I mean, I definitely think I think Duke's the deepest team, but I think Auburn definitely can win it all, absolutely.
But you picked Duke, is that right?
I picked Duke to win it all in that bracket. Yeah.
Well, you say that bracket. How many brackets are you in? And hopefully you're winning something good in some.
Actually, I made a few, but the one I put in for the in that bracket,
Mixed
I put
Madness,
that one. Yeah, in Mixed Madness, I put that bracket.
Did you do our ESPN bracket or just mix?
I think I just did mix.
Are you familiar with ESPN Cleveland 101.3?
I do not think so. I don't think so.
We got a news station. Check it out. And by the way, we're about to have another news station here next week, so we'll talk about that. All right, so for all of your efforts, and I know you got to go to work here, 99.9%, guess what you win? Now, is it it's the first 2 rounds, isn't it, Bridget?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, you'd think for such a wonderful achievement, you'd get some big prizes. I'm here to tell you, Ethan, that you're going to get not 1, but 2 dozen duck donuts. Congratulations, Ethan.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you know who Blake Beard is?
Yes, I think I do know who that is. Yeah.
Sorry to hear it. Blake, he's very, very
wonderful person.
But his donuts. Now, what you do is you say, "Hey, I'm the leader of Mixed Madness." 99.9%. They may take it from a 3-day-old donut to a 2-day-old donut. That could happen. Ethan, all right, buddy. Hey, congratulations, man. And anything you want to tell us about your in-laws that we don't know?
No, they're pretty great, though. I got lucky on that one.
Oh, my God. How long have you been married, Ethan?
We're coming up on 2 years.
That's about, yeah. Give it a little time there, Ethan. All right, buddy. Hey, congratulations, man. Have a great day.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, in that 2-year window, he can't really tell the truth yet about old Action Jackson and
he just wants to go to work.
and Sharon. Oh, man alive. Whew, that's a soap opera. All right, 22 before the hour.
The Town Squire has a great selection.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
USC Lady Trojan star Juju Watkins tore her ACL last night for the game with Southern California USC. They got the win, but Juju Watkins, one of the biggest stars in women's college basketball, goes out for the remainder of the tournament. Tore her ACL. It's a terrible story last night. Juju Watkins out of the tournament. NCAA women's tournament from last night. UConn advanced to the Sweet 16, of course. Texas, Oklahoma, LSU, North Carolina State. And then Maryland beat Alabama in 2 overtimes to continue on in the women's tournament. Texas hired Xavier coach Sean Miller. Kind of a funny story here. Sean Miller, I'd put him in the Will Wade category. A bunch of criminals, Calipari, you know them all. So Sean Miller, this is true. Texas hired. He was a Xavier coach. Texas beat Xavier in the tournament. Sean Miller, who is the Xavier coach, probably knew he was on his way to Texas. He's high-fiving the Texas players. Really? Come on, man. Sean Miller. He'll be fired eventually, pretty soon. It is 20 before the hour. Speaking of being fired, we'll talk to Bobby Ludwig here in about 15 seconds.
Ready to tackle your next home project? Wholesale Supply has plumbing, septic, and electrical supplies to get it done. Stop by a showroom near you today or visit our website at wholesalesupply.us and let's get started.
Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. How are you, Bobby?
Steve, good morning. Happy Tuesday.
And to you, what's up this morning?
Who here? Hey, markets are up. The Dow up 597 points, almost 600 points to close at 42,583. The S&P up 100. Actually, Steve, 100.01. So we'll round down to 100 to close at 5,767. And the NASDAQ up 404 points to close at 18,188. So big rally yesterday on hopes that these tariffs will work themselves out, which we think we will. We tell clients to hold tight, just stay invested, stay focused, stick where you're playing, and this headline risk will work itself out, this volatility. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Hey, Bobby, how do we get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, well, it's hard to believe, but Elton John is 78 years old today. It's a great new documentary on Disney Plus about Elton John. Been to Chattanooga many times. One of his greatest ever, right here.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstocked Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Road-Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah. You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM. What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Oh, 401, good morning to all of you. Let's get a news update right here. A very busy news morning this morning. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in the news this morning, the Chattanooga Times Free Press is reporting that the president and secretary of Charleston's Beer Board have been indicted by Bradley County Grand Jury. Stanton Press, better known as Andy Scoggins and Jamie Scoggins, who are married, face multiple charges. More on that at the top of the hour. That Sequatchie County wildfire which is only 65% contained, is now they've identified a homeowner who apparently set the wildfire and forced evacuations. Also, we have news from the Cleveland City Council. The Bradley County Board of Education met last night. They're getting a new website, apparently. That's exciting. And we have the Bradley County Commission all last night. All right, speaking of which, my goodness, it's almost Great Strides time. And here's the fun thing. Let's go to Gideon, go ahead and put the camera on these people. So here's how classy we are. We have one microphone that works.
Got to share.
Hey, Gideon, is there a cordless back there we can use? Does Danny Murray not have a mic we could use, Kristen? We need a cord here. So they're gathered around the microphone. By the way, we do have a cordless. Give Kristen the open mic.
Kristen, you have that ESPN, baby.
I do want to begin with Ken Bolin, though, because Ken will use this one.
Yeah, I can use this one.
Kristen, we're not getting rid of the
Morning, Steve.
Oh, yeah, right there, baby. Let me turn your volume down, little kitty. Did you have a nice birthday yesterday?
Hey, it was great. It was great.
So you hung on to the
turned
beard.
25 yesterday.
Every year.
Yeah.
That's nice. Boy, the beard is really filling in, isn't it? I tell you right now.
You know, there's a new club in town called Beard Envy, and you're a part of it.
You've been working on that all night.
I had.
Kenny! Ken Boland's executive director of Garden Plaza. So these nacho bars, man, they raise a bunch of money. You know what? They really do.
They do, Steve, and appreciate you having us on this morning. But we do about 2 or 3 of these every year, and, you know, kind of what a lot about the purpose of Mix 104, creating community. We like to partner with our community, so we do these 2 or 3 times a year. This time we were partnering with Lee University and efforts to raise money for cystic fibrosis.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. And Vanessa Hammond, come on up here if you will. Tell us, first of all, what does this mean to you that you'd be selected? Because I know it's an annual event.
Oh, it's fantastic. We're so grateful to Garden Plaza. They have been longtime partners with Lee University and the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation in supporting Great Strides and nacho bars and in other ways. And we are so grateful. We always love it and are appreciative that they would select this cause for one of their nacho bars.
Yeah. Ken, I'm going to come back if you will. How does it work? So what's going to happen?
Well, Steve, tomorrow from 11 to 1, we're having a nacho bar. We're opening up one of our big dining rooms. Everyone's got to eat lunch, right? And where can you go eat lunch and make a difference, right? So you can make a difference. So for a donation of $10 or more, you like that one, didn't you, Steve?
That's pretty good.
You can use that.
I'm getting inspired.
That's right. Yeah, you might show up. Right?
I wouldn't go that far, Ken. But,
So for a donation of $10 or more, and I always stress the more because this is a great cause, right? So you, and like I was telling Vanessa out in the lobby, I said you can't even go to Chick-fil-A for $10 anymore. So for a donation, that's right. Sorry, that is the Lord's Chicken there. And they got one on They got one on campus. Yeah, they got one on campus too. So I mean, they support them.
There we go.
There we go. But for a donation of $10 or more, you can stop by from 11 to 1. We've got, I mean, it's a huge nacho bar. We've got beef, chicken. We've got the homemade nachos. We got the regular like chips nachos. If you don't like homemade nachos, we deep fry those right in our kitchen. They're really good.
Man.
Really good. I mean, all the fixings. Queso, it's like gold. Yeah. All the toppings.
Just give me a jug
rice.
of queso. I'll
That's
be
right.
fine, yeah.
We got tres leches, a little dessert, and and some water, tea, whatever. But it's just a great,
I just got a text message from Jonathan Sawyer at North Cleveland Church of God. He is actually camped out there now. So he's going to be there for 24 hours, Kristen. You know Jonathan.
Hey, we would love to see Jonathan, and maybe he could sing while he's there.
Yeah, he'll be leading the choir out there.
Jonathan saw the word heaping on the flyer. Did you have a heaping plate of nachos? That's what he saw.
Kristen, your community engagement head at Lee. Tell me how this all fits in here. I know.
I feel very special.
Is her mic on? I'm not hearing her. Danny Murray,
It's on.
Is it on? I can't hear her.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Steve,
Try
thanks
that
for
one.
having us. Steve Hartline, thank you for having having us. Always.
You're welcome.
We are so grateful to Garden Plaza and all of our community sponsors, who step up year after year for this important event. So thank you, Garden Plaza. We're excited about tomorrow and for this event on Saturday, just in time. The warm weather's trying to blow in.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's going to happen. Hey, thanks, Kristen, for doing the weather for us. We appreciate it. Hey, FaJoy, come on over. FaJoy Johnson, what's going on, man?
Not much. Doing great today. We're getting ready for the Nacho Bar tomorrow morning.
And great strides around the corner. I mean,
sir.
it's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Man, tell me what's happening as far as the planning goes.
The planning, we are ready for over 500, 600 people already have registered for the run.
Wow.
So we're excited this Saturday morning. Come in at 7 p.m. Chick-fil-A, the cow will be there. The Leaf family will be out. The community will be out. So we are looking forward to a great event Saturday morning for the Cystic Fibrosis Run and Great Strides Foundation family. Everybody's coming out this Saturday. So first thing first, tomorrow at 11 to 1, Garden Plaza, Nacho Bar. So looking forward to seeing our churches, local community coming out and supporting the great cause.
Kristen, you have something?
I said you'll be there.
Oh, I'll be.
Steve will definitely be there.
I'm committed. I am committed. I know you would like me to be committed, but that's a whole other story. Vanessa Hammond, if you will, remind us about Saturday. Also, anything else we need to know here?
Well, you can walk or run if you go to leeuniversity.edu/CF. You can find more information, the times, how to register, but you can show up that morning. 7 a.m. registration starts, so you can show up then, and you don't have to pre-register. And we just have a fun time raising funds, raising awareness for families and people who are affected by cystic fibrosis. It's a great town gown event, and we just appreciate all our partners.
You got a bunch of them, and it was really nice having Chick-fil-A on all these years until today, so I'm glad. Now, Ken, I can't say anything because I do want to point out I was the chairman at one time of this. They asked a lot of people. A lot of people said no. But there's a picture of me pointing a gun at the Chick-fil-A cow. As if I couldn't be hated anymore in Cleveland, right. I thought, well, why not? So anyway, and it wasn't intentional, but I think Jerome Hammond snapped that picture. Imagine that.
I don't know what to say about that, Steve.
Ken, Garden Plaza, let's remind everybody the details.
It's 11 to 1. You can stop by. Like I said, a donation of $10 or more. It's everything you can dream up. Nacho bar, beans, beef, chicken, tomatoes, just anything you can think. Beans, just everything.
Can you bring your own nachos? Is that possible? Just you get the queso and
you can bring anything you want, I guess. Just bring an appetite and some money, okay?
All right, very good.
But like I said, where else can you go for lunch and your money's going to make a difference in someone's life?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. How many years now, Vanessa, of the Great Strides?
This is our 25th Great Strides event, celebrating 25 years. Started in 2001, so this will be the 25th walk, 23rd 5K race. So it's been a long-term partnership, and it has made a huge difference. The impact has been just amazing, and so we're very grateful.
We're glad we're going to be there again this Saturday morning and looking forward to it very much. Kristen Grisham, FaJoy Johnson, Vanessa Hammond, and Ken Boland, Garden Plaza, Cleveland. Thanks, guys. Great to see you. Vanessa, the website one more time before we go here.
leeuniversity.edu/CF.
All right, very, very good. Even this audience can spell CF, maybe. I don't know. A few of them.
Make it simple.
A few of them, I don't know. Let's get a check of the streets right here, Bridget. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix. With over 40 years experience in the ready mix business, they have supplied thousands of commercial and residential projects. Family owned with 6 locations in East Tennessee. Call Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Spring it.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then mainly sunny on Thursday as well with a high of 72. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 39 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is trying to discredit a journalist accidentally added to a chat about airstrikes about to happen in Yemen.
Secretary Hegseth referred to the specifics, including targets, weapons, and attack plans that the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, Jeffrey Goldberg, said was shared in a text chain he was on. Hegseth denied that was the case.
Nobody was texting war plans.
The National Security Council is looking into Goldberg's addition to the Signal app chain it believes was via an invite from National Security Advisor Mike Waltz.
Fox's Colonel Scott, a student protester sues to stop her deportation.
21-year-old Young So Chung moved to the United States from South Korea nearly 15 years ago. The State Department revoked her legal status after her arrest.
Fox's Gary Baumgarten, ICE agents have not found Chung to detain her. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. You're listening to Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv, and we are here, of course. Our Mix Mornings program is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's get a check a very busy news morning this morning. Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit the Logan Thompson Law Firm at LoganThompsonLaw.com. The Chattanooga Times Free Press is reporting that the president and secretary of Charleston's Beer Board have been indicted by a Bradley County grand jury. Stanton, perhaps better known as Andy Scoggins, and Jamie Scoggins, who are married, face multiple charges. Jamie Scoggins has been charged with theft of property, 3 counts of false reports, and tampering with evidence. Stanton Scoggins faces thefts of property and a false report charge. And I should have said faces theft of property and a false report charge. Jamie's also the president of the Hawaii Outreach Program. It's a nonprofit providing goods and services to those in need. Stanton serves as its secretary. Charleston city officials say that it's unclear what will happen to their beer board positions at this time. That wildfire you've probably heard about burning still in Sequatchie County, which has forced evacuations, is apparently the result of a homeowner breaking the burn ban, violating the burn ban. That wildfire in Sequatchie County is only 65% contained. The fire spread to an area of about 450 acres over the weekend, forcing several people to evacuate their homes. Officials have not yet released the name of the individual. Well, we had a very busy government meeting day yesterday. Cleveland City Council council members approved updates to the 20-year urban growth boundary plan. Most expansion possibilities in the west and north of Bradley County. The plan developed by the Bradley County Growth Policy Coordinating Committee, appointed by the Mayor Gary Davis, along with the urban growth boundary map. The committee also recommended an annexation agreement between Bradley County and the cities of Cleveland and Charleston. The annexation agreement spells out the actions that can and cannot be used by the cities of Cleveland or Charleston to annex property by referendum. The agreement says the two cities cannot annex outside their urban growth boundary. The council also added to the agreement to take in Menace Road and the portion of Tasso Road affected by annexation and include a hold harmless clause as it relates to the loss of fire tax by Bradley County. The city will essentially agree to reimburse 1 year of lost fire tax from the portion that is annexed. Now, the Cleveland City Council approved the map and plan, but the measures must also be approved by Bradley County and the city of Charleston. Also in our news this morning, speaking of which, the Bradley County Commission met last night in a work session. 3rd District Commissioner Mylan Blake announced that reappraisal notices will be mailed out by the end of the week. While appraisals are expected to go up, the tax rate is anticipated to decrease. If you have questions, call the Bradley County Tax Assessor's Office. And we've got the Bradley County Board of Education. They met, a rare Monday meeting for them. They approved several key initiatives, including new science textbooks based on teacher recommendations, focusing on accessibility, special population support, and digital resources. The Bradley County Board of Education considering transitioning to a new website provider. featuring a branded mobile app for improved parent-teacher communication. If approved by the board, the new school websites will launch on July 1st, with the app expected by mid-July or early August. The board's going to hold a special call meeting to discuss the service further. Also, Dr. Linda Cash, Director of Bradley County Schools, announced that TCAP testing will begin April 14th. All right. And also something we would consider a big news item is definitely the, pardon me, folks, I've lost all my, there we go, the SK Food Group. And Damon, I'm sorry, give me that last name again.
Doglish.
I'll get it next time. But Damon, before we talk about all that, you've got two special guests here.
Yeah, two future employees here of SK Food Group. We got Dalton and Daphne came along with me.
These are, of course, your son and daughter, Dalton and Daphne.
Yep.
Dalton, and I tell you what, do we got that cordless mic somewhere? Get in, did you take it with you? We're having microphone issues this morning, and so there we go. There we go. All right, so Dalton, good morning. How are you, bud?
I'm doing good.
It is, I don't know if that's, give me a test, 1, 2.
1, 2.
That's not working. Is the button on there? Say that, wait, if you were at a real radio station, is it?
Testing, 1, 2.
I got you, I got you.
Speak up.
All right. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
All right, that is not going to work. I'm sorry. So let's just, there we go. You can take that mic off. There we go.
I'm doing good.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Dalton. Welcome to my world every morning.
That's right. Live. You gotta make do, right?
Live. So, Dalton, tell me, how old are you?
10.
10 years old, and you guys are from the Phoenix area, is that right?
Yeah.
So what's it like coming to Cleveland? Do you like it pretty well?
Yeah, I love the weather here.
Yes, yes. So who's your teacher, and where do you go to school?
My teacher is Miss Morris at E.L. Ross.
At E.L. Ross. You're a Ross Rocket.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What do you like to do outside of school?
Outside of school, I like to build with Legos.
Oh, Legos. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right, I want to meet your sister. This is Daphne. Hi, Daphne.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Well, listen, tell me, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
9 years old, and what grade are you in?
4th.
Are you also at Ross?
Yes.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Atkins.
Okay, so I'll ask you the same thing. What do you like to do outside of school?
Normally I like to hang out with my friends. Very good. Sometimes text them and all that stuff.
Yes, I understand that.
Stay connected.
I like it. All right, well, it's great meeting both of you. Thank you for coming this morning. All right, well, Damon, the main event's coming tomorrow, buddy. Tell me about it.
Yeah, main event. So after about a year and a half, groundbreaking and all the talk about SK, we're finally going to welcome the city in. And so we have a job hiring event tomorrow at the facility from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we got the most important things scheduled. We got the donuts ordered.
Okay, good.
And the taco truck scheduled to be there.
Okay, now we're talking.
That's right.
Now we're talking. You know, this has caused quite a buzz around Cleveland, Bradley, kind of really the entire region, because they're so excited that SK Foods is here, number one. Number two is so many people are interested to find out how they can work there. What do you tell people who are going to come out tomorrow, again, at SK Food, 7 to 7 tomorrow? What do you tell them? What do they need to know?
Yeah, first they could go on our website, skfoodgroup.com, and apply there. But if they don't want to do that, they can come out to the event. We're working in conjunction with American Job Center. State of Tennessee has really been supporting us. They're going to have a truck out there that they can jump on the truck and get on the internet and apply right there on site. So preferably we'd like to have them apply before they come out, but if not, that's not an issue. So come out, and we're going to welcome you in and do applications and background checks, and expect to give out some offer letters right there on the spot.
Oh, really? So
yes.
You'll make offers on the
for
spot?
a future date, right? We're going to bring them in on April 28th. That's when we're going to start bringing folks in and doing the training and the food, all the training that goes along with food handling, but definitely going to lock them in.
I do want to, in case folks didn't hear or see our last interview with you, talk about SK Food Group, what you guys do.
Yeah, we're a co-manufacturer, so we manufacture for a lot of global brands. You're not going to recognize the name, but we are behind the scenes making sandwiches, wraps, different types of prepared meals, even some charcuterie trays. So we're just doing a lot of the co-manufacturing for other brands that you see out in the market.
All right. It's Again, SK Food Group and their huge job hiring event is tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Let's talk about where you are, your physical address, and how folks can find you in person.
Yeah, so our physical address is 440 Innovation Drive. If you're coming out of Cleveland down Lee Highway, you're going to head north on, I guess it'd be exit 20, and you make your way to Cherokee Gateway is the road that gets us down southwest down to Innovation Drive. So it's a little bit down off of exit 20, but you're going to either come off I-75 or come right off Lee Highway.
Again, tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and I like how you're making it fun. I mean, it's all this just sounds like a great time, and I noticed your slogan, new facility with a new culture, the SK Way.
That's
you had
right.
to say, what is the SK Way?
The SK Way is we all participate at every level of the operation. Whatever needs to happen, we're all working together. We really don't establish layers in the organization. We're all there to do whatever it takes to get the job done, and we really are there to support the folks out on the production floor. That's the heartbeat of our operation.
All right, it's a tremendous opportunity for folks in this area, again, to get in as they begin here. SK Food Group, and remind us of the website one more time, Dave.
Yeah, skfoodgroup.com, and that's where you can go and look and see what jobs are open. But, we're hiring for third shift sanitation, quality technicians, and, of course, the production line team. So warehouse as well. So a lot of wide variety of opportunities.
And you told us last time there is a real potential for people once they come in. I mean, there is a potential for upward movement.
Yeah, it's a tough environment. It's a cold environment. We're handling food, so to keep the food safe, it's a 36-degree environment. And so we have a good internal development program. So once individuals come and they can handle the environment, we want to hang on to them, and we're going to teach them how to handle our machines. They can move into quality through this development program. So we're big on internal development to assure that we're helping people reach their full potential.
All right. Damon Douglas, again, and you're the director of the plants. All right. What's your official title?
Senior Plant Director, yes.
Senior Plant Director. Yep. We're so glad to have you guys in our community. Again, if some of you folks don't remember, of course, this audience, they don't remember anything, but they hardly remember their own name. Good luck to this hiring event. Anyway.
Absolutely.
I'm kidding. But no, they made the largest investment in the city history. In the history of the city of Cleveland, SK Food Group has made the largest investment. So this is a great company. We want you, if you're looking for a job or know somebody who is, skfoodgroup.com. But again, tomorrow, 7 to 7. It's going to be big.
That's right. Yeah, our first investment was to secure the land and build the building. Now we're going to ready to invest in the community and the folks that want to come join our team.
Well, Damon, thanks so much. And also Dalton and Daphne, I'm so glad to meet you guys. Thank you for coming. Come back anytime.
All right. Thanks for having us.
Have a great day, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Tell Dr. Stone at E.L. Ross I said hello and be nicer to me. Okay? That'd be very nice. Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right. Bridget, I tell you what, let's get a check of the streets right here. But first, here, let's hear from this guy for about 8 seconds, then we'll do the street. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Y has a slam dunk offer just for you. Join the Y between now and March 31st. Enjoy a $0 joining fee plus up to $18.91 off of your March membership rate. Basketball was invented at the Y in 1891, so you can celebrate the history of the game there at the Y. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Are you noticing cracks in your foundation walls, moisture in your crawl space or basement, or even sunken concrete in your driveway or sidewalks? If so, these are classic signs of foundation settlement or water issues. You need a local repair team that can solve the problem with a permanent solution. USS has been repairing homes in Chattanooga, Cleveland, and throughout the Tennessee area for 30 years. For peace of mind, schedule your free assessment today at www.usstn.com/Chattanooga or call us at 423-320-8883.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 70 and a low of 38. Mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 39 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 1041.
We're going to have quiet weather today, high pressure building in. Of course, yesterday we had the much needed rain, but now things are quiet across the entire southeast. There's going to be an elevated fire danger across the Carolinas and parts of Georgia once again. And here's a look at our Mission Ridge cam. It looks like it is tilted away from the road, but things are quiet here across Chattanooga and our entire coverage area. Temperatures a little bit on the cool side, and that's going to be the trend for the rest of the week. Cool mornings and warm afternoons. We're starting out at 39 in Blue Ridge, 39 in Athens, 45 here in Chattanooga, but your highs will climb into the 70s. Soddy Daisy at 75, 72 in Pikeville a little bit later today, 74 in Decatur. Much of the same for our eastern communities, 72 in Murphy, 74 in Tellico Plains, 76 in Chatsworth. Look at that, a nice 77 from Dalton down to Calhoun. And for our northeast Alabama communities, much of the same, 76 from Bridgeport down to Stevenson. So as you can tell, it is going to be a nice warm day across the entire region. Going to be a little bit breezy once again. Again, March is typically one of our windiest months of the year, and it's going to hold true again today, gusting 25 to 35 miles per hour. And yeah, that pollen is going to be whipping around today. Tree pollen going to be high end for really the rest of the week, probably the rest of the month, all the way through April, as those trees are really starting to bloom. Maple, alder trees, all going to give you some issues today, so you might want to take that allergy medicine before you step out, especially if you have plans to enjoy the weather, because this is going to be a great day to do so. Things are looking good. Could have a few clouds here and there. We're going to have a few weak disturbances move through the middle of the week. That's mainly just going to give us some cloud cover. We're going to stay nice and dry probably all the way through about Saturday, but then Sunday into Monday, we're tracking our next dynamic system. This is going to give us the chance for some heavy rain as we get into your Sunday. Now, the timing of this, not nailed down yet. Of course, we'll know a little bit more, but it looks like we could have a couple of waves of rain and storms beginning Sunday afternoon and then continuing all the way through Monday morning as a cold front approaches. Again, this isn't high resolution model data, but it does give us an idea of when some of those storms may come through. And the Storm Prediction Center is already outlining an area of severe potential, but this is very broad, and we'll go back to that really quick. You can see it includes our entire coverage area.
No, it wasn't last night.
Next 104-120 after 8 a.m. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration. Then we're going to talk with our friends and this week's Spring Home Refresh sponsor, Central Heat and Air.
Okay, happy birthday to our Bradley County Sheriff, Steve Lawson, today. Also, my friend Melinda McIntyre celebrating today. Shane Nichols is having a birthday as well. Jordan Walker also celebrating. That is from her favorite Blythe Bauer co-workers, J and L. Michael, also known as Ludi Rakestraw, is 60 today. The birthday wish says he is the best husband, dad, and papa. That is from his family. And then Tanya Watson is having a birthday today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
One of the fastest growing businesses locally is Central Heat and Air. Tony Bishop, Frank Fugit, and Carrie Fugit is here. Carrie, you're not getting out of this without being on the air, I will tell you. You can stay with it as long as you want, but anyway. All right, Tony, I want to start with you. How's everything going, buddy? Tony Bishop.
Pretty good, Steve.
Yeah, so we only have, so here, if you were at a real radio station, we'd have more than one microphone, but that's all we have. These other mics, I guess, are for show. I don't know. So, Tony, if you'll, what's happening? What's the latest as we get in the springtime?
Well, what I want to talk about is our indoor air quality here. This right here, we brought kind of like our box. I've had this in my home for about 10 years, and big fan of the Photo Max Ultravation. You just install it right straight into your ductwork of your unit, and basically it turns your HVAC system to a whole house purifying system for better air quality inside your house.
Wow.
So these Ultravations come with a lifetime warranty with them, so that's huge on the back end with it. This thing, we put these units in beauty salons and had great testimonies over them.
Chemicals in there, I guess?
Yes, and a lot of people don't know that, in your houses, you got chemicals in your house, you got odors in your house, and this cleans it up, So, I mean, you could research it on the EPA website on indoor air quality, and it's pretty high that people don't really realize that, you need some fresh air, so go outside and get you some fresh air, but this right here makes your air inside your house fresh.
Wow.
So, I mean, we've had testimonies from smoking, from bathroom scents, from laundry, chemical smells, cosmetics, musty basement smells. So this thing, Frank, he offers this a lot to our customers. This is just one of our biggest promotions here. And I'm just a big fan of this. Like I said, I've had this in my home for 10 years.
Wow.
And my wife, she has real sensitive allergies. She can tell there's a special UV light bulb that goes in it, and it lasts roughly about 2 years. So you have to change the bulb about every 2 years. And we offer that service to come in, service your unit, and change your bulb. And but the whole system, the modular and everything's got a lifetime warranty.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
This is probably you got a lot of people like me that are just hearing about this. So this is very, very interesting. And Frank, I want to bring in Frank Fugit, especially what it can do for your air quality.
Oh man, not only does it kill the odors in your house, but it also kills bacteria, viruses, allergens, which is allergies, viral growth, which is mold, MRSA, flu viruses, measles, and common cold.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All that because of the air.
All that because of the air. It's like it's like a bug zapper on steroids.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is tremendous. So this is something you guys offer at Central Heat and Air. Is that right?
We do. Absolutely.
Okay, that's right. And I think something is a part of a prize package. Is that right for this week?
Yes, it's the actual coil UV light.
Oh wow! Tell me about this, Frank.
So this one here, it shines on your coil, and it keeps it sanitized. Because really, you think about it, if you have dark places and damp places, nature of the beast, stuff is going to start growing. Mm-hmm. So this eliminates that stuff growing.
That is just tremendous.
It kills it and keeps it from reproducing.
Tony and Frank join us with Central Heat and Air. And, of course, you can go to their website, docsair.com, and find out all about it. Is that right, Tony?
Yes, and we have just started last month. We have a text service, so you can actually text our number to communicate. If you need any kind of service, you can just give us a text, 423-478-7778. You can text us. That's done really well. We had some growing pains at the beginning. So,
we did too, quite frankly, on the text line.
So our first response will be from Ray, and he's our responder. He's our AI responder first, and then we can take over the conversation after that. So it's not, it gives us alert that somebody's texted us. It gives us a heads up. Yeah.
You can text. That's cool. We'll start talking about that. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company, at 478-7778. Carrie, you can't come in without saying hello to the people. Carrie, and by the way, Carrie puts all this stuff together as far as our station goes. How are you doing, Carrie?
I'm great. How are you? Can't see you over there.
Well, look at that. Frank, come on, man. Tony, you're sabotaging her. Come on.
You don't want to see him. I know. He just leaves.
Yeah. Carrie, now you've got some envelopes in your hand there. Tell us about this.
So we are partnering with you guys, and we're giving away some one-time maintenances.
Thank you very much.
Which I don't think people realize the importance of maintaining their unit. The way it's explained to me by my service tech over here is it's like an oil change for your unit. Like, nothing's wrong with your car, but you still have to get the oil change.
Absolutely.
So it's worth it. And then we're also giving away that coil light.
Oh, that's so cool. So we gave away the first maintenance appointment yesterday.
Okay.
And we're doing that each day this week because you guys, Central Heat and Air, our kickoff sponsor of what last year became probably the biggest contest we did last year was our spring home refresh. And it tells you everything about how people feel about their homes. Obviously, for most people, it's their biggest investment.
Yeah.
And so they want to take care of it. So Central Heat and Air, our kickoff sponsor this week. And Carrie, how can people not only text you, but get all the information about Central Heat and Air?
So we obviously have a Facebook page, Central Heat and Air, and Instagram, and then our website, docsair.com. And then you can always just call us. We got lots of people around that want to just chit-chat with you.
And what's that number one more time?
423-478-7778. Or give us a text.
Don't anything text.
Yes.
And they're going to get... Well, come on over the mic, Tony, if you don't mind. Come out from the outside there. Okay, now, Tony... Tony, you're a character waiting to happen. All
right.
You and I are going to get on the air together, buddy. Forget this morning stuff. Anyway, no, Tony... So they can text in, and who will they talk to when they text?
First response will be Ray.
Ray.
Yep.
Now, Ray's AI.
Yes, he's a pretty smart guy.
He knows way more than all of us.
By the way, Bridget's AI before AI was cool. So
yeah.
So what's that number again, Tony?
423-478-7778.
Okay, one more time.
423-478-7778.
And one more time for him.
423-478-7778.
Tony, you and I are going places.
Yeah,
you and I can do something.
And I'm just going to manage you guys.
Oh, no. Carrie, you're the star. Frank, come on back here for a second. Frank, by the way, you told me you're about half yourself. Is that right?
Yes.
I didn't even recognize you quite frankly.
Yeah, I lost.
Come on over here if you will.
Get over here to the mic.
Yeah, well, we only got one mic in this building.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I lost about 100 and so pounds.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You feeling pretty good?
Oh, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Changes everything, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It does.
That's wonderful.
Now I can put my shoes on without being out of breath.
That's good. What would you tell people about that this morning? If they're struggling?
Well, last time I went to my doctor, and when he told me that if you don't change, you will be on dialysis in 20 years. I mean, I was 310 pounds.
Yeah. My God.
And I would say do whatever you have to do to have longevity. I mean, you want to see your kids grow up. You want to see your grandkids grow up. Yeah. You want to be able to retire and just enjoy life. So
that's right. Well, we didn't plan on that, did we? But a very inspirational message. Hey, there are people listening that are struggling just in life in general. Tony, Frank, Carrie, we thank the world of you guys. Thank you very much for doing this. Of course. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Steve.
Tony,
thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
Anytime environment, we'll come over and chat on the microphone.
I love Tony. All right, guys. Hey, we think the world of Central Heat and Air. Shoot them a text or go to their website. Again, Central Heat and Air, 423-478-7778. You can now text. Or go to docsair.com. Hello, Doc Garner, my longtime friend. All right, it is 8:30. Good morning. Hey, we've got to get a news update here because there's a lot going on. Good morning. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland, call 423-614-3733 or visit OcoeePeds.com.
Roadhog!
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford, Cleveland on time.
Why are you trying to interrupt our conversation?
I'm not trying to interrupt.
I don't care about radio.
Oh, wow. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 76 and a low of 39 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 70 and a low of 38. And then mostly sunny on Thursday with a high of 73. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 40 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Don't wait.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your Mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair. But let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Last night, UConn advanced to the Sweet 16. Also advancing are Texas, Oklahoma, LSU, all advanced, as did North Carolina and North Carolina State. Maryland defeated Alabama in 2 overtimes also last night. Coaching news, Texas hired Xavier coach Sean Miller. Miller also was with Arizona, is now going to coach Texas. All right, it's 24 minutes before 9. Back with more and our friends from the FCA in a moment.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here at Candies Creek Farm Bureau. We have you covered. Get expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your home, auto, business, and life. Call me for a free quote today, 423-813-3223, located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck.
We are so excited to have you guys in. How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
it's
going good. It's going good. Yeah. Good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm good, buddy. So tell me what's happening with FCA.
Man, we've got so much going on right now. Our banquet is next Thursday at First Baptist Church, Cleveland. You guys are going to be there. We're excited about that. We're honoring 5 legacy folks from our community. Miss Shirley Jennings from Meigs County, Miss Pam Hyman from Polk County, Larry Carpenter, Dave Altop, and then Coach Mark Tipton. And we've got a full house. They've actually put us and said, hey, you got to have 40. You can't have any more than 45 tables. We broke it last year. We had too many folks there.
Really?
And so they said, you can't have any more than 45 tables. We've got 45 tables. So if folks are interested in coming out, watch for our website and our social page, Ocoee FCA. On Thursday, we'll have an announcement how you can figure out how to get there if you just want to show up and be there for some of those coaches and support them. And we're trying to we're honoring these people, but we're really trying to raise $100,000 to support 1,000 athletes over this summer through camps, through clinics, through tournaments, through other things that we're doing here locally. And we'd love for people to be a part of that. So if they can't be there that night, they can go to our website. They can give there because last summer we thought we served about 500 students. We had 833 that we ended up serving. So we think that God is just using us to reach people, and we're happy to do that, and we want others to jump in with us. But today, we're here to celebrate, like we do every month here on Mix 104, brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, is our Coach and Athlete of the Month. And we've got two incredible athletes. The first time ever we've had 2. We'll tell that story in a little bit. And we have an incredible coach, and Michelle Dunkel, who serves with us at Tennessee Wesleyan. I'm going to let her introduce our coach.
All right, and let's begin with Michelle. Michelle, good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing good. So tell me about our coach this month.
Yes, our coach is Kylie Whaley. She can come on up. She is the volleyball coach at Tennessee Wesleyan, and I just have had the privilege the past 2 years to really get to know her and her heart for the Lord, but also for her girls and the program. And it is a joy. It is just a joy to be around her and hear her love on these girls and lead well and challenge and push, but also just do it for the right reasons. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Kylie, what does it mean to you to receive this honor?
I mean, it's an honor. Like, Michelle texted me, I was like, what? I didn't even know. Like, honestly, I didn't even know that this was a thing, and that's bad on my part. But I did not know. But I was like, this is such an honor. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. Michelle's done a great job on our campus of leading FCA, and I know, I feel like our numbers are growing there, and she's been a part of our volleyball team, and so it's been nice to be a part. I'm happy.
Tell us a little about yourself, your background.
Well, I'm from Maryville, Tennessee. I graduated from Maryville High School. I went to Milligan University. I coached there for 5 seasons, and then I took the job at Tennessee Wesleyan in 2022 of January. So I'm going on my 3rd year now. Really just to see the program develop from year 1 to 3 has been huge, but not just on the court, also just in life and our girls and where they're at and where they're going.
And Tennessee Wesleyan is a fast-growing university. A lot of our friends are up there. And tell me about that, the campus of TWU overall.
Well, it is growing. I think yesterday I had a couple of recruits on campus, and the admissions office was saying like our enrollment has been up the past 2 years, I think, like for a record. So that's been nice to be a part of too, and just kind of to see the campus transform from, I guess, COVID in 2020 to now. Everything's kind of getting back to normal. You're starting to see a lot more interaction, with students on campus and stuff. A lot more things going on, which is nice.
Kylie Whaley is the volleyball coach, Tennessee Wesleyan University, our FCA Coach of the Month, and big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a big honor, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Michelle, anything you want to add here before we go?
Yeah, I mean, she represents 1 Thessalonians 2:8. I was well pleased to not only be part of the gospel, but my life as well, because you become so very dear to us. And that's just what I see in her. Like, it is that bigger picture. Like, she's loving on these girls, and you can see she's emotional. We're emotional.
Yeah.
She just loves them, and like, it's just a joy because she imparts her life. The sacrifice that coaches give, they impart their lives, but when you know it's for kingdom work, it's so good. So thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for coming down this morning very, very much. All right, Matt, I want to go back over to you. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so this is our first time we've ever had this happen where we've had two athletes of the month. We didn't have athlete of the month last month, so we thought, hey, we could probably make this work. When we go through our list of folks and talk about people, both these young ladies were mentioned. And so I reached out to coaches and people on the team, and they are at Bradley Central. And I talked to one person, and they're like, well, I think Aaliyah Osborne. And another person said Abby White. And I went to Coach Reuter, and I was like, hey, which one? He's like, why not do both? And I was like, well, we can probably make that work. Because both these young ladies, I know there's a lot of accolades, a lot of things that comes with winning state championships, and people see that, but they don't see what happens behind the scenes. And one of the things that's really special about this team, when I talk to the coaches, and I get to go by their practice on a regular basis, I see like how they care for each other. Aaliyah's been somebody who has consistently just been the kindest person. Their smile warms the room. She helps other people feel involved and be involved. We got to go. I've seen them at Barrett, the little Barrett camp that they have in May, and these girls are always involved. These girls and the littles want to find them. And Abby's the same way. Abby had a terrible injury last year, has worked back from that. Her spirit. I'm not going to say she's always been like, hey, this is great. I love this, but she's been consistent, and she's been encouraging to her teammates. She's been somebody who lives that Christ life out in front of them. So even when things are hard, she's still keeping her head up. And so I think both these young ladies deserve this award, and so we're excited to present that. So Abby White and Aaliyah Osborne, come on up.
All right, ladies, good morning. Aaliyah, I'll begin with you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It has. It's following your third straight state championship. There has been a lot of honors. So where does this fit in, this FCA Athlete of the Month?
I mean, I feel like this one means like the most because like this is a big impact on my life. But yeah.
What has FCA meant to you personally?
I just love being to spread the gospel and be an impact to my team because like a lot of us need it and everyone needs it, and I love being able to like help others around me.
Abby White, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Same question. Where does this fit in all the accolades your team's received?
I think we get so much hype about, state championship that, but all the glory goes to God, and we need to focus on that too.
And same question, what has the FCA meant to you personally on the campus at Bradley?
It's been a big impact. I think, like Aaliyah said, sharing the gospel is about the best thing we can do, and we need to focus on that too.
All right. Well, listen, I know we've got a celebration next week, which I'm proud to be a part of, and so we're looking forward to that. Thanks for coming. Well, hey, it's all sponsored by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Doctors Ken, Brian, and Baylor. How long have you now been at the office now, Baylor Terrell?
Wow.
No, as a dentist.
Oh, I was about to say my whole life. No, I think June will be 2 years, which is just insane.
It's flown by, hasn't it, buddy?
Insane.
So what's happening at the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry?
Well, first off, I just want to congratulate you guys. I feel like I say this every month when we get to come on here and sponsor this, but to a coach, I always tell coaches, you don't really realize the impact you have. It's like she was saying, you give up so much of yourself to give to others, and I just want you to know it doesn't go unnoticed. There's still plenty of coaches in my life that have played a huge role to help me get to where I am today, and so if I can just give you encouragement, it's just to always be there for them and just keep doing the right thing, and it'll always come back to you. And then obviously these two right here, I didn't know I was standing with royalty this morning, so I'm not going to complain about that. I went to Bradley too, and Coach Reuter's a very good family friend of mine, so getting to watch you guys the last few years has just been nothing short of insane. It's been awesome, and just the humility you guys have and the humbleness you guys have to continue to go and work hard every single day. Even from afar, I get to admire that from you guys. So, one thing I always like to tell kids is, unfortunately, someday sports does end, and so making sure that you have the right things in place. And one thing I thought that both of you guys said is being able to share the gospel and to make an impact on others. If I can encourage you two to do anything, it's that even when sports is over, that you can still use that and continue to impact people every single day. And so, any time that you can, just treat people right and do the right thing. And it's wild now that I'm sitting here, not almost 10 years out of high school. That's insane. But when you do the right thing, it always seems to come back. And so if I can encourage you two with anything, it's just that continue to do the right thing. So anyways.
Yeah.
Was that all right with you?
Well,
How did I do this morning, Steve?
I'm sitting here thinking you're launching your motivational speaking career.
I'm the next David Goggins, yeah.
I feel like a hostage, quite frankly. But anyway, thanks to Tony Robbins.
That's right.
See, I wasn't going to say anything, but then he asked me. And if you ask me, I'm going to tell you.
That's why I asked.
Tell is it Uncle Blake or cousin or
it's
sister?
Uncle.
I don't know
it's
what
Uncle.
Tell him to lose my number. Okay.
To lose it? I think that'll be the best thing he's ever heard when I tell him that. I really don't know if there's anything that'll bring him that much joy when I say, hey, Steve said lose his number.
I've been dealing with him since kindergarten, and he's an abject buffoon. I'm sorry for the FCA, but he sends me these horrible text messages, which I told him I'm going to start reading on the air.
I can't speak for him on that.
About the Michigan Wolverines. And now he's trying to get free tickets to Friday night in Atlanta, but anyway.
I can't blame him for that.
I can't either.
What you should do is give it to either Brian or Grandoc.
Yep.
And then Blake just has to kind of sit and watch.
I'd give your grandmother Judy anything.
As you should. She's the best. Absolutely.
What's going on at the office?
Yeah, well, we just wrapped up our March Madness stuff. We had a really great week last week with all the specials that we were running, but we're still doing dentistry every single day. So we can do anything as far as a simple filling. We can do, our hygienists are great at cleanings, to crowns, root canals, implants, smile makeovers, whatever it might be. We kind of cover it all. So if you're ever in the need for anything, we'd love to take care of you.
All right, and I know they can go online and find out more. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't speak this morning. Centerforcosmeticdentistry.com. See, Steve, I get with you, and I just get so excited that I start rambling, and I don't know how to handle myself.
Said no one.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's right.
Thanks, Baylor.
Yeah, no problem.
Buddy. All right, Matt, one more time here. What's the website? They can find out all of it.
Yeah, it's ocoeefca.org. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can find all you want to find out about us there. So many things coming up. We've got the tennis camp, Camp McDaniel Tennis Camp coming up at 1st of June. We'll hear more about that soon. And, hey, one small thing. We did give away, or not give away, but got to honor one of our Athlete of the Year from all of our schools, Miss Sadie Gibson. She won the Chris Leggett Memorial Scholarship. And so just want to give her a shout-out this morning. She is not a person to wave a flag, say how great she is. But we had 7 great candidates, and we're really proud of Sadie.
All right, thanks, guys, so much. Our friends, Bridget, how do people nominate their coaches and athletes?
Yeah, you can go to our website, mymix1041.com. This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis. We are Tennessee and Cleveland's insurance company. Call me at Candies Creek Farm Bureau for a free quote today. 423-813-3223. Located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Co-workers J and L. Michael, also known as Ludi Rakestraw, is 60 today. The birthday wish says the best husband, dad, and papa. That is from his family. Tanya Watson is having a birthday today, and then Coach Reggie Tucker is having a birthday today. Cleveland High School boys basketball. Wilhelmina called that in to us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew 423-381-3427.
Our buddy Rob Norrid's here with Logan Thompson Law Firm. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Were those Bradley County basketball players I saw out in the lobby?
2 of them, yeah.
Well, that was extraordinary. In the state championship, they win by 45 or 50 points. I mean,
it's just, and that was a record, statewide. 3 in a row, Rob. How about that?
Well, that's extraordinary. I mean, you think about, of course, there's a lot of tradition in Bradley County about women's basketball, going back to even when I was in high school, and but how they've continued on to be such an excellence is such a testament to them and to the kids and to the faculty and to the coaches and to parents and everyone else. Everybody can celebrate as part of that wonderful occasion.
We're going to celebrate them next week with a big celebration at the school. All right, so Rob, something I wondered about, and because, look, we hear a lot about attorneys and lawyers. You and I have talked about the advertising that that lawyers do, billboard attorneys, that sort of thing too. But when someone goes out to hire an attorney, obviously it's an important matter. And it may be, in some ways, some of the most important matters of their lives. What should people keep in mind when they're hiring a lawyer?
Even though we have billboards and we have advertisement, I don't think you're responding to advertisements as much. That may provide you a name, and it's hard. There's not a frame of reference. There's not a book you go look it up in. It used to be there's something called Martindale-Hubbell, and you could go and see how they were rated. That was when I first started, and you had AB and AV and different relations, and I don't know how people understood exactly what those meant, but that at least was something, and that was lawyers evaluating other lawyers. So that was at least semi-objective. There's not a real way to do that. So what I'm suggesting to you is this. If you find somebody that you're interested in, and a lot of people get things from people they know, word of mouth is still the most powerful thing, especially in this community. And a lot of times that's a good source, or at least that's a good reference to start. If they had a good relationship, had a good experience with someone else, and it was in the same type area as yours, that's a good idea. But what I would do is this. Look on their website. Everybody's got a website now. We don't do a real good job of keeping ours up as appropriate as some others. But look at what experience that person has and what you think your problem is. I saw a billboard drop in today. It said, serious lawyers for serious injuries, and the person that's on the billboard looks like they're 12 years old. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're not highly qualified, but go look at the website of that. See if that person's actually tried a serious case. See if they've actually handled a serious case. Every lawyer, like everyone else, puts the good things on their website and doesn't put the things that are particularly unpleasant. But at least you'll know the good things they did. And so that would be, at least, I'm no different. I tell everyone about the cases I've won. I never tell about the cases I've lost. I've long since forgot them talking to others, but I still remember what the errors, because a lot of things in the practice of law, just like anything else, there's no child prodigies. You don't come out of law school at age 25 and all of a sudden say, I'm ready to run the world. You don't. You're the least qualified person to do your job in the history of any other occupation. Right. At least if you were in medical school, you could do exactly the way they trained you to, and you'd be doing it competently. But it's not the same thing in what it is. It's not that way every day. And so hopefully as you get to be 63 years old, and I hate to say I'm 63 years old, but hopefully that person's better because they're 63 years old, and it's one of the few vocations you can continue to improve if you want to as you get older and you get more mature and you've had experiences. Because most of these things that people say, well, you're really smart. No, I'm not really smart. I've had that experience 40 times, so it makes me look like I'm really smart in that area. And if I've never had it, then I don't have that learned behavior to fall back on. And bless their heart, the most serious things is people that practice by themselves. If they're young and they practice by themselves, who do they ask? Who do they go see? Who do they talk about these things? We've tried to start a mentor program. Because of my age, I guess I'm one of the mentors. But in that regard, and have people feel free to come talk to me and say, look, this is a problem I've got. And feel good about that no one's going to do that. Because it's a hard thing to start. It's a hard thing to start practicing law. And the idea that I can buy some advertising, that's not your key. Look and see what that person has done. If you're a person that you have referred you to, if they had experience, have them say, hey, I'm going to send Billy to see you, and he's got this problem. Is that something you can help me? Most people, if they're desperate business, are going to say yes. Most people, as they get older and they don't have to have everyone that comes in the door, will tell you, look, there are some people who can do that better than me. Because you don't want to have the person's first case be your case.
So we're joined by Rob Norr at Logan Thompson Law. What I'm hearing is really the experience of an attorney is so vital when you're considering hiring an attorney.
Well, unlike basketball, sometimes you see people come in college and they're diaper dandies and they have all this extraordinary talent and they're going to be in college for 1 year and then they're going to go to the pros. Well, there's nobody like that in the legal firm or legal occupations. They're just not. You don't come in there with all that talent and you're better than the people that have been doing it for a long time. You don't. You have to learn to do these things. And so unlike sports where you're better when you're, I understand as a male, ever since I was 29, my athletic prowess has been diminishing. You're actually better as you're getting older, at least up to some point. No. And so experience does help. Look, it's the most important thing. It's good if that person, if they're by themselves, then they don't have any support. They don't have any support from their staff, and they don't have a great deal of support from other lawyers and things of that nature. It helps to have some people helping you. Just like Santa Claus, we all need help.
Logan Thompson Law, where the firm has grown so much over the last few years especially, and can really meet, you've got a problem, I guarantee they've got an attorney for you. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Rob, great to see you, bud.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. All right, we're going to come back with more in just a moment. Stand by, everybody.
Check out the great deals this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All new Nissans are at dealer cost this month only. That's right, this March you pay dealer cost for any new Nissan. Plus get free maintenance for 2 years on brand new 2025 Nissans. And Nissan is offering 0% APR on remaining 2024 Nissan Titans for 60 months, plus just 1.9% APR on 2024 Nissan Z for 60 months. Want to trade in your old car? Mountain View Nissan offers up to $5,000 over book value for your trade. Shop in person on exit 20 off of I-75 or online at cleveland-nissan.com. Payments per month for 84 months does not include tax, title, or dealer document. $699 must finance through the dealer, subject to credit approval and pick from the dealer stock. See dealer for details.
Hi, I'm Shannon Wright with Tusha Sky Events. Join us this weekend for the...
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Yeah, they're gonna need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm gonna need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have Logan Thompson.
I gotta call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson! If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and taking a look at the Langley Roofing and traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking great as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vane offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvane.com or call 423-961-5682.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
Good Tuesday to you, Tennessee Valley.